אוקיי. אני לא אעשה יותר מדי בזבוז זמן. פעם קודמת זה היה פייל. כמעט כל הזמן זה פייל. אז שכח מזה, אני פשוט אעשה את זה כסרטון. רציתי אשכרה לעשות את זה בלייב כי הפועל ג'סטיס לא יחזב אותי, אבל נראה שזה באמת הרגע שהוא מאכזב אותי. אז whatever. הפועל ג'סטיס טרילוגי. אני מפעיל עכשיו את ההקלטה. לא אכפת לי אם אני לא מצליח לעשות את הדבר הזה יותר. זה כבר מתחיל להיות BS אחד גדול. ובואו ניגש אל המייסון סיסטם. כי באמת, משום מה פשוט הפריימים נקטעים פה. בלי שום סיבה עכשיו. ועל פי החישובים שלי, הווי-פיי עובד כמו שצריך. לא אמור להיות שום סיבה למה זה נדפק. אבל משהו קורה פה. יש את האינדיקטור של ספיד טסט במשחק השני שלי, כי לא בא לי לעשות... לא בא לי לגלות ה-IP אדרס שלי. מול כולם. כי הרי פרטיות זה משהו חשוב. אז anyway, בואו ניגש אל המייסון סיסטם. ובוא נקווה שזה יפסיק. בבקשה, אמרתי שאני סוף כל סוף מפעיל את זה כסרטון, כי זה הדבר היחיד שאני אשכרה לא ניסיתי. אז בוא ניגש אל המשחק. That trial 7 years ago was the beginning of it all. This I know beyond doubt. The mysteries of the past work their magic on the present. But you'll soon be finding all of this out for yourself. Which of Magnific Grammary's disciples pulled that trigger? Where did the vanishing defendant, Zach Grammarly, go? What dark truth lurks behind the forged diary page? And what about the girl who was left behind? בבקשה שלא יהיה לי בעיה עם הסרטון, כי אם יהיה לי בעיה עם הסרטון, בנקודה הזאת זה מעצבן אותי. בוא ניגש לפה. The past left us these 4 keys to unlocking the truth. But that's not all. There are 4 keys in the present as well. And all the questions have found their answers. The final trial will begin. But first, we must chase the truth through then and now. Think of it as a game. זה באמת כבר חדש אצלי פה, אני כל הזמן מגיעה עד the 4 keys in the present, ואז אני סוגרת עליי בגלל שהוא נתקע. אז אף פעם לא ניגשתי לגיימפליי. Oh, hey! I, Phoenix Wright, will be your guide through this game. That terrible trial saw me present forged evidence. It ended half finished when the defendant vanished. What became of me after that? As our investigation proceeds, the answer will become clear. Oh, and one more thing. There is something I must tell you. As Apollo Justice has his bracelet, so too do I have my own weapon of sorts. וואו, זה דווקא תמונה... נראה לי זה פעם ראשונה שאני רואה רזולוציה של התמונה של אפולו. זה נראה לי חדש. מה כתב? אוו! חוזרים במגתנה! let's go! וואו! What does it do, you ask? That I will have you see for yourself. Well now, shall we begin? Use Q and E to jump between the past and present. Well, let's begin 7 years ago, in the past. It is right after my last trial came to an abrupt end. Now that you know the game, let's play. Detention Center, Definitive Besteuern, Rancol Officers, Drew Studios. ובפרזנט הכל נעול, כן? כן, הכל נעול. Basic System, ESG Studio, All Rights Reserved. Obviously. אוקיי, אז זה באמת פעם ראשונה שאני אשכרה ניגש לגיימפליי פה. וכן, עדיף שאני אראה. פה זה תמיד הנקודה שבו הסטרים פשוט קורס. פה. אני לא יודע אפילו למה. אחרי התואר של מוזיקה. למה לא ללכת ל-Rancol Officers? נשמע הגיוני. The nightmare trial was over. And the new nightmare of figuring out what had happened had just begun. I wanted to wake up, to walk away. But I figured I'm the only one who could do this, probably. And besides, I had plenty of time. Thanks to the Bar Association Review Board's decision. It's hard to work when your attorney's badge has been taken away. Rancol Officers. Oh! Lama marin po. Okay, למה זה מראה לי את הפלאשבק של צ'וסי? 2 weeks had passed since then. I called her into my office. Oh! Oh my god! Nick? Wow. Chusy, there's something we need to talk about. It's been 2 weeks since your father disappeared. We need to start thinking about your future. I did some calling around. This is hard to say, but you have no living relatives. So, I was wondering if you wanted to stay with me for a while. Just until your daddy comes home. It won't be long. I hope. Of course, it's totally your choice. If you don't like it here, you can go wherever you would like. I could look up some places you might like to stay at. Oh, this is so weird. Mr. Attorney, Daddy told me about you. He said I could trust you. Huh? Really? So, if I stay here, does that mean you'll be my family? No, I guess so. Getting weirder. Mr. Attorney. Actually, why didn't you call me Nick? Aw, bet Maya's מתגעגע לניק. Or you can call me Daddy if you would like. Doesn't have to be today or anything. Okay. was quick. Yes?
When I move here, I have to switch schools, right? And I was thinking, I haven't paid for lunches at my last school for a year. No thanks, Daddy.
Ah.
Oh, and this office, it's a little blur. A little color goes a long way, you know.
פיניקס רצה להשאיר את המשרד איך שהוא היה בגלל המוות של מיה, צ'וסי, what the fuck? אבל כאילו כן, הוא 100% שונה מאשר מעכשיו, ה-Write Anything Agency. אז... כן.
Oh, Daddy, you got fired from work, right? Don't you worry one bit. I'll work twice as hard. We'll make it through this.
Trucy? How old are you? Oh my god, that isn't good evidence! Oh! הנה, בת 8. וואו. למה יש לי תמונה גם של אפולו וגם של כריסטוף? The Greenhorn Defense Attorney I happen to meet, I call him Apollo. Inquiry and the Central Parliamentary for the murder of Shady Smith. מה הקשר שיידי סמית? כאילו אם אני לא טועה השם של זאק היה שיידי אניגמר שכאילו sure יש דמיון אבל למה להזכיר את שיידי סמית בפאס? צ'וסי, וולנט, דרו magnifique. And both of them vanished just before the verdict was announced. Zach. Zach's young partner and understudy. The two of them on stage was a sight to see. Okay, למה מדגישים את כריסטוף בנוגע לשיידי סמית ואת דרו בנוגע לדרו סטודיו? למה מדגישים את זה? whatever. ויש לי רק את האבידנס של 7 years ago. אז כאילו היא בת 8.
Oh, Amit! Oh, don't let appearances deceive you. I'm a young professional.
Yeah, sure.
Stick me with me and you'll do just fine, Daddy.
Ah, thanks. Why does it feel like she's already in charge? לפני זה, נתחיל את צ'ארלי. Mementos forever plant, Charlie. I guess worrying Charlie is my only real job now. Wait, I'm a child now. I can't feed juicy like this. Mom. Probably needs more than the occasional worrying too, I'm guessing. Wow, Phoenix! Is not gonna feel it juicy? What the fuck? An inquiry. Oh. Okay. Office. Delete. Follow with evidence? Marshall? No. Ah,
So, Daddy, you got fired for being a lawyer, right?
You could at least kind of look aside or something when you say that. It's actually quite hard, kind of hard for me. For Daddy.
Oh, I'm sorry, Daddy. Wait, is that foolish pride? Our Daddy always used to talk about that.
Actually, that's pretty accurate.
Here's my idea. We'll make a new office. Oh, it just seems so stiff, doesn't it? No, we'll be making friends at school that way.
Well, that won't do, I guess. I just don't know how... I just don't know much about anything other than law. Or even much about law, if you were to ask some people. Okay.
Maybe the problem is calling it an office. We should run an agency instead.
You mean, like a talent agency? Forgive me for asking, but doesn't that require talent?
You've got me, don't you? I'm a professional.
A professional? But Mom,
Yep. After all, I have directly descended from the famous Zach Grammary.
directly descended is your father.
Oh. And now I'm directly descended from the famous Phoenix Wright too.
I think an 8-year-old just massaged my ego. Okay. Could you tell me more about your daddy? Zach Grammary?
Daddy? Sure thing, Daddy.
Which daddy was that again?
Daddy is so amazing. His biggest star, Joe Grammary. And they're big.
Grammarys? They were on television a lot. Haven't seen them much recently. Come to think of it.
Big magic happens when you put Zach and Val and Grammary together, you know? Once they made Joe Waterfall, right there on the stage. And this giant trout swam up the giant waterfall.
Let me guess. There was a giant fisherman waiting for him at the top.
I wish I could have seen more of Daddy's magic.
You shouldn't have brought it up so soon.
I wonder what will happen to me with Daddy and Mommy both gone.
Mommy? Yeah, what about Mommy?
Haven't heard of anything about Jesse's mother.
Good, interesting! Jessie Levad.
But I have my magic, and a great daddy, even if he isn't unemployed. No, I think things are going to be okay.
I wonder if she'll talk about her mother. The profession, okay. So, Josie, you're a professional?
Yes, it's like that thing they say. Maybe frogs grow up to be frogs.
They say that?
I always thought it was funny though.
What was?
Aren't baby frogs called tadpoles?
Oh, again! Literally, יש אפילו אחד בסקאלט וויולט. טוב.
Maybe the fire would be easier to understand that way for kids.
How stupid! Right. So, in conclusion, you're a professional magician, Josie?
That's right. Well, want to see a trick?
You're going to do a magic trick? Maybe, yeah. Actually, I would like to see a trick. The future of the agency depends on it, after all.
That's the spirit. Ready? Here goes. Ta-da!
Okay.
Hey, folks, it's Mr. Hat. I gotta say, it's good to be seen. Yeah!
Oh, that was Starling.
The amazing Mr. Hat! Isn't he great?
אני לא ציפיתי שמשחק יהיה קיים עדיין לפני 7 שנים.
אולי אפשר אשכרה לראות את זה בטרצ'וסי.
לפני שמשחק מדבר, היא קופצת עם היד שלה. אפשר לראות איך הוא זז. אומייגאד. מעניין אם ג'וסי עשה את זה 7 שנים לאחר מכן.
Your friendly neighbor, Mr. Hat, at your service.
He certainly makes an impression.
Isn't he? I'm so glad that you like him, Party. Hell, my geez, you get a bit heady at times. Ha, get it? Heady?
My friendly neighbor Mr. Hat nearly gave me a heart attack. Okay. עכשיו יש לי אותו כאבידנס. Could you tell me about your mommy, if it's okay?
Mommy was so pretty. She was like an angel up on stage.
On stage? You mean with your daddy?
Yep. He was always there with Zach and Balan, smiling. But then she went away.
Went away?
It was a grand illusion, but she made a mistake. She vanished, and I guess she didn't know how to get back.
Oh. Maybe so.
I cried then, a lot. That's when Daddy gave me this. Here.
Oh! תמונה חדשה! This is your mother? She's beautiful. כן, מסכים, נראית די טובה.
Her name's Valhassa Grammary.
Girl, I didn't know her mommy had gone missing. Now her daddy vanished too, right before her eyes.
Hey, Daddy, you won't.
Don't worry, I won't vanish. I promise.
Wait, you can't even do magic. You're like a backup plan. Daddy always said to have a backup plan.
I guess all our Ratas is the backup plan. Interesting. I think that's probably enough for today. Sorry to ask you so much at once like that.
It's okay. After all, we're family. I just hope you're ready. The Right Talent Agency opens tomorrow.
What? Well, are we representing anyone?
Me and you. That makes two, Daddy.
I think you need more than that to make an agency. Besides, you may be a magician, but I'm no talent.
Oh, I'm sure there's something you're good at.
Well, when you put it that way.
You mean you don't have any tricks? No old standbys? This will not do. A boy should always have a trick or two in his pocket.
Okay, I'll think of something.
That's the spirit. See you bright and early. leave tomorrow, Daddy.
Welcome to the team, Daddy-o. The team. Right. Oh. Sometimes when magicians vanish, they leave something behind. That's how Trucy became Trucy Wright, my daughter. To be honest, I was pretty lost those first few days. Thinking back on it, it was a pretty dark time in my life. But Trucy, happy, smiling Trucy, she was my light. Aw. Okay. Oh, that was easy. אוקיי, אז נראה שיש אחד בכל לוקיישן. יש מישהו בכל לוקיישן שלך מסיים. בוא נלך לג'רו סטודיו, נראה בעצם מה יש פה. רגע, מי זה? ג'רו! אוקיי, רגע. אז אני אעשה את זה כך, אז אני אעשה את זה מהתחלה. I figured you'll come here sooner or later. I decided on sooner. Drew mission, was it? I haven't done anything illegal. And I didn't come here to whine about past events. I wanted to ask you some questions. I suppose you have done right. That day, the entire court descended into chaos. Only you stood still, your eyes calmly watching. I admit, it had quite an impression on me. I'm used to finding myself in outrageous situations. Phoenix Wright, was it? I'll answer what I can. I'm not sure, but it feels like I'm being watched intensely. Oh! Oh my god, there's a Vera! This is my daughter. Vera, say hello. Hi, Vera. She's gone. Shall we begin? Oh my god! Oh, wake up! Maybe I'll just settle on over here for a closer look. דבר ראשון, המכתב שהיה 7 years ago. דבר שני, המקום איפה שהסטאמפ היה poisoned. נתחיל מהמכתב. What's this red envelope? Don't touch that. It's quite important. The painter's face just changed hues. He's a better behave. Though it's tempting to just grab it. והנה, ואז הפריים עם הסטאמפ שהיה קודם. That's an awfully small frame. What's inside it? A stamp? Please, don't touch that. I'll get in trouble. That stamp belongs to Vera, you see. She always puts it somewhere she could see it. Oh! That's Zack and Valent. The grammar aids, isn't it? והנה באמצע יש את הדמות השלישית, שזו כנראה פלאסה. The post office issued that commemorative stamp last year, when the Grammars were at the height of their popularity. Not anymore. Now that one of them has vanished off the face of the earth. Vera went to see one of their shows when she was quite small. She's been a dedicated fan ever since. She watched them every time they came on TV until the end. I see. That stamp is quite hard to come by, I hear. I still wonder how she got her hands on it. Okay. יש את זה, נראה לי זה גם חדש. That's a pretty bottle. Ugh, don't touch it, please. I'll get in trouble. It belongs to Vera, you see. She always puts it somewhere she can see it. She looks at it often. There's a light pink fluid inside. Nail polish, I'm guessing. Interesting. זה נראה כמו שהיה. כן, עדיין אין את התמונה המסתורית פה. עכשיו התמונות גם שונות. נראה לי שזה... ורגע, איפה פה? אוקיי, ברצינות, איפה זה נמצא? זה חייב להיות אותו ג'ו סטודיוס, כאילו איפה זה פה? למה כל הקירות מלוכלכות? מה עם כל הסקשן הזה? What the fuck? מה נדבר? It's the mission for forgeries. Judging from this place, you're a painter? Not, sadly, a profitable one. I've never sold a painting. It's a source of considerable embarrassment. I would be able to get by if it were it only me. Your daughter? Her mother grew weary of me and left. I don't want her to grow up needing to write. That is why I began my other occupation. Forgeries. Don't look at me with those eyes. I know what it is that I do. More than half of the paintings they bring me are stolen. And who knows what my copies are used for. But some of your works aren't paintings, correct? You may not believe me when I tell you this. But that was my first work outside of painting. כן, אמרה את אותו הדבר גם בטרייל. What? To think it would be used as evidence in a murder trial. I never even imagined the possibility. Then why did you take the job? I was well paid. Very well paid. I think he feels worse about it than I do. The past is hard to escape. Honestly, the sooner I can put this behind me, the better. With apologies to you, of course. Sorry, but it's not going to be quite so easy. He's trying to forget what he made. Looks like I'll have to remind him. Oh, easy. Your work. Don't try to pretend you've forgotten. Sure, all you did was make a copy. But that copy might have destroyed the life of an innocent man. I'm responsible too, which is why I have to know. And you have to tell me. I knew it would be difficult to escape this. Then, let's talk. Okay. Well then, ready to tell me about this work you did? It was unlike anything I'd attempted before. I guess it would be a little bit different from paintings. That is not what I mean. In all my previous works, it sufficed to create a copy. This wasn't a copy? Client gave me two things that day. First was a sample page as reference. Second, a printed document I can only surmise was written by my client. So you used the real writing as a reference to reproduce what the client wrote? אז אם ככה זה מוכיח שלא משנה מה, הדף הזה הוא לא חלק ממגניפי. Okay, the forged evidence, sure. אבל במקרה של המשאמס, זה copy paste, כאן זה לא היה copy paste. Interesting. So you used the real writing as a reference to reproduce what the client wrote? Yes, as I said, it was my first job of that nature. So, who was your client? As I said in court, I do not know. Really? Even for such a suspicious request? If it was me, I would want to know as much as I could about the requester. I never met them. Not personally. Oh! Oh my god! Upcycling looks... okay. upcycling לוקס נראה מוזר. אולי זה פשוט אני לא רגיל לזה עדיין כי אני רגיל לאוריג'ינל טרילוגי. שאם כבר אני זורק את האוריג'ינל טרילוגי, סיימתי את האנג'ל סטאר קווסט. משום מה היה לי אחד שאני לא עשיתי ממש בהתחלה של הטרייל של די אחד. שזה סטופד, אבל whatever. בוא נמשיך. הפסק. Of course. It seems you're still hiding something. Something about this work. Nagatama. One of my most prized possessions. Which I got during a certain case. It can show me the locks on people's hearts. And if I can unlock their hearts, they'll tell me their secrets. The Magatama starts it all. And the Magatama ends it. Oh! Zaramara! Interesting. Okay, זה יהיה קצת מוזר להתרגל אליו, אבל sure. You're hiding something. Let's hear then. What are you hiding from me, Mr. Misham? sorry, but I really don't know. I never met the client. When I asked the client's name, there were no Cyclops in sight. Regardless, you're hiding something. You have to be. Otherwise, it won't make any sense. Why are you doing this to me? Well, I made my stance. No backing down now. So, what's Mission hiding? I suppose, a client. The Misho. She learned at the Shem. A forger. זה יהיה לי להגיד בלוג'יק שבו אני יודע שוורה היא בעצם פורג'ר? לא true? זה יהיה בלוג'יק? נראה לי עדיף שאני אגיד אם זה בלוג'יק. שאני יודע בעצם שוורה היא באמת הפורג'רית האמיתית. I can pretty much piece it together what it is from what you've said. What is it then? You told me what you know about the client. And I couldn't see any psychlocks. Psycholocks. Is that some sort of asylum security? Or a new hairstyle perhaps? But then they did show up, didn't they? To shine me and כלום. אבל כשהוא מדבר על להיפגש, במיוחד על אישי, אפילו. Not personally. Those words trigger the Psychlocks. Damn it, Psychlocks. Now I really must know what they are. למה אתה אומר באופן פתוח בנוגע לפסייקלוקס, ניק? So, you didn't meet with the client, but someone else did. Maybe the real forger behind this evidence. Perhaps I'm hung up on this lock business, but I'm afraid you've lost me. Well, I did come here to talk about Cyclops. As long as I come to the right conclusion, it doesn't matter how I got there. Your conclusion is... The real forger behind this wasn't you, Mr. Misham. Poppycock. I don't know what you're talking about. That's my work, I tell you. Made here in my studio. Who else could have been? Who could it have been but me? That's the real question, isn't it? And the forger wasn't you. You don't have any other people to choose from. The real forger's choosing. Okay, wow, okay. Chooses mother missing after sudden disappearance. Vera. Awesome. בת 12! Arrested and poisoning her father! And he literally מדבר עם father. Take that, a forger! The real forger is your daughter, Vera Misham, isn't it? Ridiculous! My daughter is only 12 years old, Mr. White. I've always been more one for landscapes, not serialism. Yes, come back, but you're shaking your boots. I've got you now. The only two people who have access to the studio are you and your daughter. The Cyclops tell me you're not the forger, which makes your daughter the only possibility. I feel very much on the verge of going psycholock myself. Okay. classy. I don't know how you knew, but you're right. The one who made this page was my daughter, Vera. Not I. 12. A genius, you may call her. A precocious little girl outshining her father. There's been a lot of that going around recently. I let her play in the studio and she watched me. She took herself in that way. Drafting tools and analytical devices are bought when they became necessary. They are my little girl's playthings now. Ah, do I detect a bit of fatherly pride? So, Vera was the one who made this page. Would she know who the client is then? Actually, the client came once. Here, to this studio. What? Why didn't you say so sooner? But their face was covered, and they did not want to talk to me. So they talked to your daughter? I will speak only with the artist, the client told me. Then that little girl is the key to our mystery client's true identity. Okay, what to do now? Oh my god, גם זה מוזיקה קלאסית, oh my god! Maybe I should talk to her father a bit more. Or turn my attention to Vera. נראה לי אין בעיה לדבר עם ורה. Mr. Bishop, I have a request. Let me guess, you would like to speak to my dog. Can I? My daughter has never been one to talk to strangers. She is quite shy, extremely so actually. With only one exception. Which was? Oddly enough, it was that client. I left the studio while they talked. I returned when they had finished, and she was laughing. It's the first time I've seen anything of the sort. Please, let me speak with her. Alright. It's gonna be tough. אם היא לא אוהבת לדבר עם אף אחד, אז... יותר הגיוני לזרוק את הסטאמפ. לא? היא אוהבת את הגרמרייז. What's that? Hey, she spoke. You can talk. Yeah. So this stamp. Talking. Yo, I've heard of the better magician. Isn't trope grammar amazing? Huh. Hmm? Yes? Oh. I especially like those two, Zach and Valant. I mean, they're just so magical. Aren't they? Yeah. Whenever I go to one of their shows, I'm like, wow, magic! You know? Me too. I love them. They're so cool. Right! Just talking. Not saying much, but it's a start.
Friends, I was father the other day. The opening ceremony at the Grammar Museum of Magic.
Grammar Museum? They have one of those? I guess it makes sense now that they have their own commemorative stamp. So, have you been to one of those shows?
Just once, when I was little, with father. Grandma's on stage. It was like a dream. Disappearing, reappearing, cutting apart, burning back together. Think of it all.
Yeah! Maybe you should keep telling me stuff like this? You know, about talking about maybe?
Oh, I'm sure.
Right. You're asking for shit, changes her mind. Okay, wow! What is it? Oh, והשעה ניגשים על הסטמפ, okay.
They're the best in the world.
Huh? Oh, you mean Grammar? Of course!
Father gave it to me.
Your father? But I asked him about it. Didn't know how you got it.
I guess I just took it, yeah.
Took it?
I got a letter from that person.
That person? You mean that letter was from the client? כן, בתוכו יש $100,000.
Oh, we talked about the Grammarys forever that day. I'm sure that's why I was sent the stamp. No one just sent it back, so I took it.
They're a sneaky one, this client. So they were trying to get on her good side. יאללה, אני פשוט אמשיך לדבר.
I don't go outside much. I like to be in here.
Why don't you like the outside?
There's bad people out there.
Oh, true, but there are lots of good people too. Actually, I should tell you. She was almost kidnapped once. Kidnapped? Since then, she's been... Well, you can see for yourself. She refuses to leave the house. I see. Wait, but that doesn't make any sense. She said she went to the Grammar Museum. With you, in fact. Yes, actually, she was quite insistent on it. Much to my surprise. That was the first and last time she expressed such a desire to me.
That person gave me a good luck charm.
A good luck charm?
For when I absolutely had to go outside.
Yes, apparently she received something. A gift. From that client, actually. She won't tell me what it was.
Mother! I told you to keep that a secret.
From that client, huh? This I have to hear about. So, you met the person that asked you to do this job? And you talked with them? What's this about luck charm? you received.
I can't talk about it.
Huh?
If I do, it won't work anymore. That's what I was told.
Yeah? But I really, really have to know. No! Much time. Right! Time to do some sick unlocking. בוא נראה מה אני יכול לעשות. You seem to trust this client quite a lot, in fact. Because they gave you this stamp?
No, that's not why. Now listen to me. To my problem.
Problem. That keeps her inside all the time?
Don't go outside if you don't want to. That's what they told me. But I absolutely have to go out. All I have to do is use the good luck charm.
A good luck charm that your client gave you? I think I know what your client might have given to you, actually. Is this your good luck charm? No. A good luck charm לא מדברים על הסטאמפ, אז אין לי שום דבר. I don't have enough evidence right now to pull this off. Maybe it's time to do a little more legwork. I need to buy a forgeries. So, your father tells me you're good at painting all sorts of things.
I really like painting a lot. But I was always very happy when I paint them exactly the same.
So, you did this too?
Oh, yes! That was my first job.
Your first?
All I used to do was paint the same thing I saw. But this was totally different. The pen slips and the way the writer held the pen and the pressure on the nib. I had to use a microscope and analyze it on the computer.
She seems happy. Odd. Her work was the last nail in the Grammar coffin. I guess no one told her. Okay. אז אני לא יכול להתקדם פה. מה מעניין לך לדפן לא במספר 2? Didn't think I'll be back here for a while. I didn't want to have to remember that day. Still shall try again. Venom! Well, I came here on that fateful morning. I still have my badge, but now? An amputated limb. I can still feel it itching. Where do I start? I don't even have the authority to investigate. Is Oh! Okay. מיקינס! לא חשבתי שהוא יופיע עוד פעם. מה אני אעשה בשבילו? אני אעשה משהו אחר. אני לא זוכר בכלל מה אני אעשה למיקינס, אבל whatever. אני אעשה עכשיו רימיקס למיקינס. Hey! You there, sir! Down on the hands! Fly on your head! No, no, no! No! Oh, a stupid idea! My ears! No unauthorized personnel allowed in here! But that would mean all unauthorized personnel are allowed. Just say it like it is, sir. It's usually wrong. Right out of the precinct, lost my friends, my gold, even my wallet. Wow, Mickens. We've met before, haven't we? On a case 2 years ago. No recollection of that, sir. ורק אני! זה רק אני או שזה אותה מוזיקה שהייתה קודם? לא עכשיו. לי זה נשמע כל כך איסטרני אחד. אבל אולי אני מתברבר. For me, what God, the case is always in the present progressive tense, sir. There is no past. There's only now, sir. Okay. You're the bailiff, right? Yes, sir. Court bailiff might make it to the service, sir. I'm asked to meet with the bailiff at this court who would let the magician escape. I will try to make this as absolutely clear as possible for you, sir. It was me, sir. But you were a regular police officer once, right? Sometimes bad things happen to good people, sir. Something tells me it's a long story. Let's not go there. So, you're in charge of the security at the time of the vanishing. I'm dying over here. Oh, it's a hard knock life, sir. Robbed the precinct, lost my friends, my girl, even one. Bro. I guess I wasn't the only victim. Oh yes, I would say it was around 2 p.m. when I heard a commotion in court. Up at the door to see what might be amiss. The door slams open. Sam! And some guy's face is right there in front of me. Face! So you saw someone suspicious coming your way? Yes, and I, being a bailiff from your standing, I gave chase. Chased it so cat all the way down the hall, sir. I haven't died from the court building here. Ha! The courtroom. There's courtroom number 7 where I was, sir. All by myself. Nary a friend to call my own. Okay. And which way did Zach Gregory run after bursting through the courtroom door? Went up, like this. And around the corner like that. So I, without delay, ran after him with no delay. I turned the corner. Saw the magician ran into the different lobby. Swiftly I ran. Following him, I threw myself bodily into the room. I remember it was right here. Because it was lobby number 2, sir. You ran into this room? I don't see any place to hide in here. Believe me or not, sir, I didn't believe it. Here, it is so, the magician, gone, vanished like a puff of snowball, like a puff of smoke. So there wasn't even any smoke. It was just gone. That's impossible.
Yes, that word. Oh, how many times have I said that word? Even the sound of it causes me indescribable pain. I'm dying over here.
Okay, I won't say it again. Promise. רגע, אני אקח מים. שנייה, קטנה. אז כן, הפסקת מים. ממליץ לעשות לכולם. די קיץ, טירוף. ליטרלי היה יומיים של שמש חזק. אז, הפסקת מים. אוקיי. הפסקת מים מושלמה. But you have to admit, they're difficult to vanish. It's difficult to vanish into thin air. Did you search the lobby?
I searched.
Why the pause?
There was nothing here at all, sir. That's like, nothing was here, sir.
Okay, talk so loud and still be hiding something. So, Zach was in this room when he vanished.
Absolutely, sir. I saw him with my own eyes. Eyes. The red still had that flowing cape. They ran right in here, right inside this room.
Little cat. Okay. That's Zach, alright. Look, and at the white roses! And at the white roses! אם זה היה white roses, אז זה היה מקס גלקטיקה.
אוקיי, סליחה. But, sir, look at this room. There's not a single place to hide. Sir, there was nothing I could do, but nothing, sir.
What about now? Have any ideas?
Sir, ideas about what exactly, sir? If you don't mind me asking.
You've had quite a bit of time since then. Has nothing occurred to you at all? Do you have any idea what trick he might have used to disappear like that? Oh my god, that's like a... Oh, it's time, okay. I got... No. Fuck it! Bullet fit the Cyclops! The disappearing trick. Okay, Mr. Mickens. What do you know? Spit it out.
Hey! What's with the atmosphere here all of a sudden?
You know something, and I'm going to find out what. Zach already vanished from this room. How did he do it?
Well, sir, I can't say, sir.
Why are you so nervous if you aren't hiding something?
Oh, sir, you see, at the time, sir, I was here and it was impossible. How could such a little girl possibly do anyway?
Little girl? What did you just say?
Sir, they just say stuff his own.
No, you scripted through that megaphone of yours. There was someone else in the room, wasn't there?
Sir, I'm going to have to invoke my heart to remain in this state of not talking.
Okay, Mickens. You have to tell me who Zach's accomplice was. I know who was here in the room that day. Juicy.
Take that! Never seen that girl until just the other day.
Mr. Beacons? No, I'm not buying it.
Hello! Okay. Sir, that day. She was here. In the room, sir. But he wasn't.
You chased her in this room? Not him?
Sir. In my days as a police officer, literally days, I learned a thing or two. Okay, just one thing. It is what it was. How to not mistake a girl for a 7-foot-tall magician?
7 feet? Zack isn't that tall, is he? You have a point. But hard to imagine that anyone would mistake a little girl for Zack Graveray. But he saw something. And therein lies the trick. I think you know what it was, Mr. Meekins. Tell me, does this chick look familiar? Oh my god! Mr. Hat! הוא דומה ממש לפנים של זאק. הוא סוג של דומה. Take that! Oh my god. Oh my god, כמה אתה עושה את זה?
What's that?
That girl's favorite trick. The amazing Mr. Hat. Trademark copyrighted Choosy Right. She uses it in her show down at the Wonder Bar. Have you been to the Wonder Bar?
So, it was a walking dream, was it, sir?
Come again?
That night, on stage, I saw a vision. Except it wasn't a vision. It was a hat. Amazing, Mr. Hat! It really exists!
Okay, wow! Okay.
I remember it clearly. The details are a little vague. That Graveray exited the courtroom. I gave chase and caught him into the corner room, sir. Zack Graveray! Don't ever think you can escape Miggins! Down your hand! Floor on your head! Hello?
Something the matter, mister?
No, this... Sir, I'm currently chasing a suspect, sir. Zack Graveray. You know him?
Oh, I love Zack Graveray. His magic is the best. I'm his biggest fan.
Oh my god, Trucy!
I see. That's why you're wearing that costume you're wearing. Oh, not the very same Zack came into this room.
No one's been in here except me.
He has to be in here somewhere. Under the sofa, and the trash can, under the baby, under the rug.
Oh my god. So, Trucy was his accomplice.
Imagine my astonishing surprise when, 1 week later, I just happened to walk into a bar and see him.
Mr. Hat.
I can't believe my own eyes. What if I had been a long dream?
A dream that lasted a week?
Why was it the magician who disappeared? It was Mr. Hat.
Okay. Now it seems complex. What really happened that day was quite simple. He was standing by the door, and out came Zack. But that wasn't all. Another person got in on the act, and she was standing in front of lobby number 2. Along with Mr. Hat. And that's...
okay. That's the beauty of it, isn't it?
So, while you were standing in shock and amazement, the magician rounds the corner. And most likely runs for the closest door into lobby number 1. This is where you come in. You turn the corner in rare bookworm pursuit. At that very moment, Juicy runs to the lobby number 2. Then, all she has to do is tuck away the amazing Mr. Hat. The end.
Sir, I only lost sight of him for the briefest of moments. Then I saw the guy cape. Zach Grammara's red cape, fluttering like a cape. Astounding, sir! All my days of posing queries and making inquiries and chasing queries wasted. It was as if I could see them melting away like an ice cream cone left by the side of the road to die.
Wow.
Or the sky remained to a messily eaten chocolate parfait.
Such sweet sorrows. I'm sorry. I had no idea how much you'd suffer on account of this case. Huh. How's that make it?
It's an honor, sir. I've apologized to people many times. Sometimes more than once. But this is the first time anyone's ever apologized to me.
Actually, about that girl, I'm sort of her guardian now.
Is that so? Sir, she knows that I harbor no ill feelings whatsoever in my harbor.
Okay.
I'll let the defendant escape. That's the stone cold truth. Just another step on my way from singing the blues to wearing the blues. Someday, so I'll be standing side by side with the great Detective Gumshoe.
Mr. Meekins? This is a free ticket to the show at the Wonder Bar. If you want.
It's an honor, sir. Sir, click on the number of things I've had taken from me, sir. No one's ever given me anything for free. Right, I'll see you in court next time then, sir.
I look forward to it. All eyes were on Zach Grammar that day in court until his mysterious disappearance. Now part of the mystery has been revealed, but the magician remains out of sight. It would be 7 years before I met him again. Before I met him again. You know, 7 years. That odd? Oh! A boys to ball club? Anyari ko talaga Mount Matama Detention Center. הייתי רוצה לעבור על זה קודם. Oh! Valant! Okay.
What's inside of mine eyes behold?
Excuse me.
Two men on either side of a single transparent pane. Yeah, it seems fate has switched sides, so to speak. The forger of fakes walks freely, while the innocent languishes within these plexiglass confines.
There is no proof that I forged anything.
Nor proof that I took the life of my dear mentor. Yet, these chains cannot hold me for long. Stage awaits. And what, may I ask, awaits you?
A little beyond a cold little hole in the wall.
But since you are here, what shall we discuss?
The shooting of Magnific Grammary, for one. Who pulled that trigger? Valent or his partner Zach? His partner vanished before the answer could be found. If I want to get any closer to the truth, this is the place to start. The suspicion on you hasn't lifted entirely, Valent. After all, you received one of those letters too. You were just as obligated, to follow Magnifi's instructions as your partner.
So I was. My only Zach Grammar followed him. Let's not speak anymore of who shall what. Now that my partner is vanished, the question is moot.
I'm more interested in learning something else, actually.
What might that be?
I want to know what Magnifi had up his sleeve. How could he coerce you and your partner to kill him?
A trick up his sleeve? Perhaps you don't know.
Know what?
A great magician never reveals his secrets.
Alba! I didn't think it would be that easy.
The audience must remain forever in the audience, bathing in the reflected glow of the spotlight.
זה ארבע, אבל אני מאמין שיש לי סיכוי. Flying by the seat of my pants on this one. There must be a path leading from the evidence to the truth. And that's what I'm going to find. To ask someone to take a life, even one not long for this world.
Kaya gisha na לשמור, תודה להם.
That's asking someone to commit murder.
Yes, our mentor was fond of dramatic moves and dramatic finales.
And he got his wish. His life was taken. What weakness could be so powerful as to coerce someone into committing murder? My guess it is a matter of life or death.
Care to explain?
Your troop live in a world of showmanship. The flashier, the better. And flashy so often means danger, doesn't it?
Let's make this as painless as possible. If you have proof of this danger, then show it.
Oh, that.
Take that! But that's what it was.
Specifically designed for your show, I gather. A single bullet. One shot.
What are you suggesting? We are magicians, Mr. Wright, not murderers.
I'm not crying murder, Mr. Valent. I'm crying something far more tragic. An act accident.
Berserk and Valance quick gesture. How long has it been since those shots were last heard?
Was the showdown cancelled because someone might get hurt?
Of course! What other reason could there be?
Well, it could have been cancelled because someone had already been hurt.
Fascinating! My fusty and forging friend? But tell me, why can you prove with a single pistol?
Well, tell me what would have happened if there had been an accident. What if one of your bullets took a life on stage?
Performance of magic is not concerned with what ifs. It is concerned with precision. Precisely who do you claim we shot?
Looks like I've chosen the right path. Let's just hope he walks it with me. A life was sacrificed on that so that the show might go on. And this shows who it was. A stamp. יש את זה, אבל... הסטאמפ. נשמע הכי הגיוני. כי זה מראה שפלאסה... היא הייתה חלק מהשוטם. לא. צחק עליי? כן, כן, הבנתי. אין לי evidence, damn it. מה תעשה לי עכשיו זה? מתי זה היה? זה היה לפני כמה דקות. אוקיי, זה היה בדיוק בהתחלה של ולנט. אולי אני צריך את הלוקט של טרוסי? אולי אני צריך את הלוקט של טרוסי. אני אעשה סייב עכשיו. כי אם אני מפעיל פסייקלוקס נראה לי אני לא יכול לעשות סייב. כן, אני לא יכול לעשות סייב בסייקלוקס סקשן. נתחיל מהראשון. כאילו באמת אין אפשר להגיד לי שבלוקט זה לא מתאם לסטאמפ. אז נעשה את הלוקט. אומייגאד, איזה מטומטם! בד"ץ! זה Gomer's wife and Trucy's mother. Thalassa, I believe was her name. Alexa!
How can you say this? How can you say she was struck by one of her bullets?
Still in denial mode, eh? Thalassa was at the greatest risk of being shot. And this clearly shows how much danger she was in.
Take that!
עכשיו זה! אומייגאד, למה לא היה אפשר לעשות את הסטמפ וזה היה מוחק שתי פסייקלוקס בחינם? Joe Gomer's performances were very, very popular. So popular, they even made a commemorative stamp at the height of your fame.
We were not merely the latest craze. We were an age. A golden age.
It's all here on the stamp. That's Thalassa, yes? Trucy's mother is missing, I hear. What happened to her? I don't know! Part of his memory is still locked up. There's still one thing you're failing to address. What's that? Let's say a trope was a world unto itself. For later Magnifi was inclined, it could hide anything he wished with ease. But, then he would have hidden a crime, making him an accomplice. Not a great foundation for blackmail.
Man's got a point. The one of the troop members died in an accident, and Magnifi covered it up. His innocence would come into question.
Found the right address, Mr. Wright?
Well, there has to be something about how Falas's death could affect Zack and Valen's relationship with Magnifi.
I see it in your eyes. You still have to say something. How could you possibly prove more than you already have?
I'll prove why Falas's accident tied your hands so completely.
Evidence of a person.
person נשמע הגיוני, בדרך כלל זה לא קצת ככה. It's going to take a little knowledge of the players to crack this one. The accident death of Zack's wife tied both of your hands. And this information proves why Magnifi held so much power over you. Better responsible for security at the child was Zack's grandmother family. Best of Alma, interesting, לא ידעתי. זה נשמע הגיוני או Magnifi או פלאסה. חייב להיות קשור לשניהם. ג'וסי's mother היא אניגמה. Zack grandmother aka Shady Enigma. Falas's grandmother Magnifi grandmother. As Falas's היא blackmail.
Take that!
לא. Who was Falasa really?
Take that!
Who was Falasa really? Who was Falasa really? זו שאלה מעניינת. Who was Falasa really? מעניין אותי שאם יש קשר של DNA בין פלאסה למגניפי, case closed. מפה, בגלל שזה הבת שלו, בתור אחד שמטפל בדברים האלה, הוא מפיל את שני אלה. אומייגה, מה אם זה היה זאק? לא, לא הגיוני, למה האישה זה ולנטי פה על זה? סמי אינקוורי ואני אלך לא נראה שאני חייב לדבר, אבל מתי שחייב לדבר אז אני חייב לעשות את זה. אז אוקיי,
נראה שאני אהיה חייב להתחיל את הפרזנט לא משנה מה. או לפחות לעשות פה משהו. אז אני חייב לדעת, מי זה באמת פלאסה גרמרי? אחד מהלוקישנים שלי זה הבורש בור קלאב. אני חייב לדעת, זה מיליון החזמן שקשור לפלאסה. אז כן, אוקיי, בוא נעשה הפסקה קטנה. אני לא הולך לסיים את הלייב, אני אפילו בירי באק. אתן לזה להפעיל איכשהו, ובינתיים נעשה הפסקה כולם. אז כן, אני כבר חוזר. אוקיי, חזרתי. זהו, קצת הפסקה קטנה, תמיד עדיף לעשות. בדרך כלל זה הרגע שבו אני מחלקת את זה לפרט 2, אבל אם הלייב נשאר בסדר, אז אני פשוט אשאיר את ההקלטה איך שהיא. ואני פשוט אשאיר בלייב ובכלל לא אצטרך את ההקלטה. אז בוא ניגש על הבורש בור קלאב. וואו. Present name Borscht Bowl Club. Oh! Okay. אני זוכר. אוקיי, נראה לי אני זוכר. I will be taking my leave now. Still have some work to do back at the office. Then I guess I'll go back to my piano. To be honest, it's better when you aren't playing. This frigid culinary dungeon almost feels comfortable. Later then. Wow, this music is a thing. 2 hours left on my shift. Wonder we'll get any customers tonight. Oh! Yeah. Do you know who I am? Who I am? No. But if you hum it, I can play it. Just kidding. I don't do requests. How about a different sort of request? See? I play cards. Oh, a customer. I was just hoping someone would come in and save me from a night at the keys. I seek a true competition. I have heard the Borscht Ball Club is the place for this. Now I see the rumor is true. And this is a friend of yours? Spark Brashalot bomb, interesting. Ah, don't mind me. I'm just your friendly neighborhood newsman. Ah, he will not be playing tonight. When his business is finished, I shall send him home. This competition will be between us, no others. The Right Talent Agency represents 2 artists. Now I'm number 2. I play the piano. Well, sort of. That's just the front for my real talent, which is playing poker. Don't ask me how I got started. I don't remember. I'm good. Real good. It didn't take long before the rumors to get around. Go to the Borscht Ball Club if you want the real game. That guy's never lost. But don't come to hear me tickle the ivory. They come to watch me play cards. Is this a sea poker club? No, it's a restaurant. We don't play for high stakes. There's no money involved. But real players carry cash. They're always thirsty. It's a handy source of income for the club owner. Then, let's compete. I'll take you to the room. Why not? Yes. But before we go... Yes? Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Shady Smith. Oh, now I'm Brashel. Spark Brashel. News reporter. Oh, No, Phoenix Wright. Huh? You must always look in the man in the eye when you make your introductions. You still do not know who I am? Oh! עכשיו יש לי מידע של הפיוטשר! פברואר 19, מיקנסו 31, ספוקו 36, פלואסי 40, ג'רו 52, ואלונט 44, צ'וויסי 15, זאק 47, גוסטוב 32, אפולו 22. Let's go. כן, מחוץ לזקן הזה, זה נראה כמו זאק. כבר אמרתי קודם, בפעם קודמת שיש סוג של דמיון בין שי סמית לבין זאק גרמרי, עכשיו שאני מסתכל. וכאילו זה באמת, וזה נכנס לי רק בגלל שכריסטוף גארן מופיע בפאסט. אז כאילו... קראתי את זה? כן, אני לא. והאמת? לא! ידעתי. Zach Grammary. You can't be. But you're Grammary? Yes! The reincarnation act of the century.
Me, I have only an audience of one. You.
Is that Grammary? This must be a bad dream. And since this guy ruined my life.
You there!
Oh! Olga!
We'll play soon. Ready the room.
I will be preparing the hideout for you.
Okay, Olga. Are you really him? The Zach Grammary?
No, I'm Shay Smith. Remember this.
How many years has it been now? 6?
And exactly 3 days from now, it will be 7. I caused you so much inconvenience, I fear.
Yeah, you could say that.
Is she well? Juicy, I mean.
She's fine. I've got her working already. Hope you don't mind.
I need hardly to express my gratitude. But you have it. This is why I have come. That and to sell a mare of cards.
Wait, what you mean poker? His eyes, he's serious.
I despise losing above all this. And so, I have decided that I will win tonight. No matter what it takes.
I know this guy's type, and they're dangerous. Everything's about the competition. All else is secondary.
Perhaps we should take this time to talk before we play. I know you have much to ask me. And I, you. She's 15 this year.
He's still trying our best to follow in your footsteps, you know.
I see. And what am I disappearing at? It was the thought of her alone that gave me pause.
Wait, you were planning on vanishing from the get-go?
Yes, and for that, I must apologize. However, I could not be found guilty that day. Because of this.
I am gonna give all rights to the secrets, staging, and performance to my magic to the recipient named below. Recipient, Zach Grammary. Magnific Grammary? זה דף אחר! This?
Transferal of rights. You see that signature?
A transferal? That's Magnific Grammary's signature, isn't it? I hereby give all my rights to the secrets, staging, and performance to my magic to the recipient named below. The separate's name is you, Zach Grammary.
Yes, it is I.
Wait, speech looks torn.
You recall the diary, yes?
الدايري يا خطوب. How could I forget? That scrap of paper lost me my attorney's badge.
This is the real page that was torn from that book. Magnific gave it to me that night.
Could have told me this earlier? Like 7 years earlier?
Once again, I must apologize. It was all I could do to prepare for my escape from that courtroom. The greatest of magnific grammar illusions, true art. As such, they are well protected by this document. Only its bearer may perform his illusions on stage.
Sounds like a pretty important thing to have if you're his disciple.
As the rightful heir to his art, I too wanted a rightful heir.
Rightful?
I'm sure you know who I chose as my successor.
Your daughter.
That is why I have risked all to come here tonight. Marshal?
Yes, sir. Ah, here you go. What's this? זה משהו אחר כך כותרת צ'וסי ואפולו.
A letter passing the rights I have inherited, Trucy. We'll have you sign here as a witness.
But I'm not a lawyer anymore. And you need a public notary besides. Ah, I may not look like it, but I'm a certified notary. You are? By day, I wear notary's glasses and hunt for news. Also by day, I wear reporter's glasses and notarize. I take off the glasses. I can't see very well. Okay.
Your signature, please. This is the first reason I have come here tonight.
Ah, I finally figured it out. Now I know why you've come out of hiding only now. It's been 7 years, you said?
Precisely.
There's a lot that covers your situation. After 7 years, missing persons are considered to be illegally deceased. So, if someone was to vanish from the face of the earth 7 years ago, it will lose all rights as a living person after 7 years from that day. Not to mention all of their possessions.
Exactly. Which is why I am here. I risk showing my face in public for the sake of this document. Before my 7 years are up. Yamate, I'm securing my daughter's inheritance.
Do you really need this document? Wouldn't Shusi inherit your estate automatically?
Not in this case, I'm afraid.
This case?
Yes! I received the performance rights from magnific grammar. However, that was done in secret with the vowed witnesses. Before Magnific died, two potential successors to his repertoire were named. So, Zach Grammary and Val Grammary. Not chosen.
I see. So you do need this document.
I have known Bershel since before I vanished. He is a man I trust. Now, only 3 know my rebirth.
I took the liberty of looking into Justice's background and found he had no other close kin.
It is on the same.
Okay. Just kind of hoping he would say something about the mother at this point. Oh! Madame Thalassa! I know everyone else but Justice's mother. mystery.
This person in the photo is Juicy's mother.
How did you come by this?
Juicy showed it to me. She said her mother was gone.
Then it is so. She's gone. What more is there to say?
Lots?
Ah, I know.
Wow, but you're still here?
According to my in-depth research, you see, Grammary's only daughter, end quote.
Oh!
Oh, what?
Magpie's daughter? Is that true, Mr. Zack?
Brussel, you say too much.
What? Why am I the bad guy? Why?
Zack decked him.
In any case, Mr. Wright, this discussion is over.
Bless the Grammary. She's the most mysterious of the whole lot. Need to gather me some evidence, clearly.
שכח מזה! אני הולך לפאקינג סייקלופס!
רגע, לא פה.
אני הולך לפאקינג סייקלופס ולסיים עם הבולשיט הזה!
Who is Thalassa? Magnificome's only daughter. דרקולה. היא הייתה הבת היחידה של מגניפי. זאת ת'לאסה.
Take that!
הבת היחידה של מגניפי.
Take that! Take that!
It was a question of who shot Thalassa. Thalassa herself was the problem.
What do you mean?
She was Zack Grammary's wife, Chusi's mother. And Magnifique Grammary's only daughter. Oh. There was a terrible accident. The two of you killed your mentor's only daughter. If that wasn't the key to Magnifique's power over you, I don't know what was. It was
an accident!
okay. Wow! אוקיי, אז רגע נעצור את זה. בשנייה אחת, לפני שאני אמשיך. אז, אני חייב את צ'וסי עם הלוקט. אני חייב בג'וס סטודיו, אני חייב את ורה. עולה תדוק את הסטאמפ. ואז בפיוטר, אני חייב את הבורש בול קלאב בשביל שזאג ייתן את המידע. ופותחים את הבורש בול קלאב בגלל דפנדנט לובי מספר 2. אז לא היה אפשר לפתח את הפסייקלוקס פה עד שמסיימים הכל.
There's no proof! None at all!
But Thalassa went missing. And your mentor blackmailed both of his disciples. Doesn't take a genius to put one and one together.
was a complex family.
Mean Montgomery?
The master, Magnific Montgomery, his only daughter, and his 2 disciples.
That does sound like a recipe for disaster, doesn't it?
Now we tempted into the faulty flights of fancy. Yes, there was an accident. But that is all it was. An accident. Zack and Vlad stirred the force. Guns ablaze, the bullets fly, straight toward that beautiful body on stage. And then crash, zing, pow, into everything but her. Now that is magic. It happened one day when we were practicing. Same trick with a new twist. And tragedy. But as for whose bullet shot Falas's life, we shall never know the answer. Falasa disappeared into our lives, and Zack was bereft of his wife. Tracy lost her mother, and Magnifi his daughter.
And that led to blackmail. I take it.
It is all part of and parcel of the darkness that comes when the curtain falls.
Why did Magnifi just cover up the accident? It was his own daughter who died.
All I can say is, it was the critical time for true Grammary. The passing of the torch from Magnifi to Zack and Belmont. We all sacrificed so that it might be a success. Falas's death was the greatest sacrifice of all. Yet, even when her life was extinguished, her presence was not.
What do you mean?
In time, we, myself and Zack, found we could no longer oppose Magnifi's wishes. Magnifi forced us to perform his art for his benefit.
I see. I guess I can understand.
I mean, he did lose his only daughter. But do you not find cowardice in his actions?
Huh?
To decide to hide the truth of your own daughter's death is one thing. But then to hang that death as a guilty above our heads?
And good dark behind the scenes in true Grammary, that's for sure. Does Chusi know?
She was not told, naturally. Who would want to know that their father might have taken their mother's life?
True.
I had not thought of that accident for a very long time.
I'm sorry to judge up old memories, but this has helped a lot.
Not to find Magnifi's slayer, I should think.
True.
Ugh. After that accident, there was one who came sniffing quite persistently.
A reporter?
He called himself a newsman at the time. Often I spied him lurking about the dressing room doing his research.
You happen to remember his name?
What was his name? Sorry, I have forgotten. But in the course of his interviewing, he became quite close to my partner, Zack.
Oh! אוקיי, אז כן, זה מחדד את הנושא של ברשל.
I liked him not.
I see.
His name? I do not recall. But his scent. The cloying aroma of mint. Yes, whenever he smiled, which was far too often.
I see. Thanks for your help.
It does no good to interfere with the past, right? You will not uncover answers, only wounds.
I'm sorry. I have begun to notice a dark curtain hanging over Troop Grammary. And I began to realize that what I had to do. I had to protect Chusi from that darkness. The reporter he mentioned? The newsman? I never learned who that was at the time. Though I've got a pretty good idea who it is now. That smile, and that sickly sweet smell of mint. His last lost thin thread connecting Zach Grammary to this world. Sooner or later, I'll have to track him down. Okay. Oh! Automati! Such a Colosseum! Oh, rock Sunshine Colosseum! Okay. אין שום דבר בינתיים ורה, אז... זהו שאני חוזר לזאק, או שאני הולך לסנצ'יין קולוסיום? אולי אני הולך לסנצ'יין קולוסיום פשוט. Oh!
Whoa! This blast from a distant past.
Long time no see, Mr. Valen.
7 years has it been. Frankly, I didn't think I would ever see you again.
Actually, I came because there's something I want to ask you.
I've spoken to the press, but I have nothing more to say.
I've spoken to a lot of people myself and come to some conclusions. But then I realized I needed to hear it from you. Yashar, magnific, okay.
I've walked difficult roads this past 7 years.
Because you couldn't perform Magnifi's repertoire?
Do not be deceived. Valen's skill is the real deal. I do not require my mentor's hand-me-downs. No, it was my partner who stole me on my way.
Zach Grammary.
The Israel world before disappearing Act 7 years ago was the end. Or so I thought.
Zach Grammary murdered a mentor and fled to escape punishment for his crime. You said something to that effect 7 years ago, didn't you?
I remember it as it were only yesterday. Yet, it was not the way of it in the end. For a while, he vanished. Suspicion upon my own person never did. His partner Zach vanished to protect him. That's what those thieving magpies of the press say.
I had no idea.
Yet that very same press comes off to me now, frightening interest. They cover the greatest magic show in history as if it were a vaudeville and distraction. And here I must stand, smiling at them all. Where am I, if not a player in some fiendish farce?
Why do you suggest it's because you never made it clear what happened? Magnifi's death is still a mystery to this day. Which is why I came here to get the answer from you. Oh my god! Stein! I knew I'd be seeing those sooner or later.
The audience has no business stepping upon the stage. You must be content to sit and stare at the spotlight.
That sounds an awful lot like something I heard 7 years ago. Parrot Marshall!
Ask what you will, you'll get nothing from me. I'm such a part of this affair as you are now.
Oscar, how does that Phoenix come? I'm as much a part of this affair as you are now. I have to know what happened.
7 long years how I have endured. Now, finally, that lives on my new golden age. All the miracles of our trope within my grasp.
Sorry to do this, Valent. Right now, I need answers. I'll start dropping a bomb. That should shake things up. Valent, I won't be so sure about those miracles. Not as long as I have this. Enough is up. Take that! A transparent.
What might this be? Say it bears the Grammar seal.
I should have brought this to your attention sooner. But I didn't imagine you'd be planning your comeback quite so fast.
What is this?
A document showing the true recipient of the performance rights to Magnifi's miracles.
What? Grammar, he wrote this? What? He passed everything to his daughter?
See, Neymar. Actually, she's officially my daughter these days.
Preposterous! Zack is gone! Vanished into the void!
This isn't the genuine article. Zack was alive when he wrote this. Both myself and the narrator can testify to this.
Why does fate toy with me so? How has life been lived in the front to the dead?
You're not the only one with that problem.
He shot Magnifi! Yes! It was Zack! He left. And my career as a magician fell into darkness.
Do you think there might be some way out of it? Say, if you could prove Zack Grammary shot Magnifi? Is that why you testified?
Yes! Out! Shall be my way out!
Well, it might not be too late, Mr. Valent. All you need is a way to prove your case. Who really killed Magnifi Grammar? The evidence? Any clue?
Okay.
I'm not talking to the Borscht Ball Club. We compared that day 7 years ago, too.
Ah, yes! You must have been surprised. Called out to the detention center out of the blue.
2.
1.
showdown time. Okay, I lost. It's only a game of poker. I go. Okay, I go. Game I've played for a really long time, and only lost twice. Who was the first? The man I killed, of course. You choose your defense attorneys by playing poker. Some are hard, others fired. And you compete, you see a man's true nature. You know what I speak of. I know that you do. Choose his power? Josie? She's in a class of her own. For 7 years I've played poker here at the Portugal Club. And I've never lost once. I'm good, but not that good. Only because whenever there's a big game, I bring in Josie. And she sends me signals.
Daddy, he's got a good hand. Have a chance if you act quick. Better call him soon.
Can you tell me what her power is? Judging the person's thoughts by reading their reactions is a staple of performance magic. But those of true divine possess far greater skill. Her line? Recall, you were the second man to whom I have lost. Magnific grammar, eh? That was the first time I learned this power, as you can call it. Wait, so you're saying her power is genetic? It's just in the grammary blood or something? Blood. Wow! Shalosh. I'm sorry, but it's not something told lightly to outsiders. And it is nothing you need to know at this time. It's some kind of grammar secret then. Fine! Well, the prelude may have been longer than the main attraction. Shall we begin our game? My final competition. Final? Why? As you said, I've come out of hiding today to make this document legally binding. Once that is done, I shall slip once more into the underground. Without seeing your daughter? It would be best if I did not. 7 years ago, we played. 7 years ago, I lost. I already lost to Manatee. I did not care to lose to another. And I have heard that you never lose. It's just a rumor. Yes, for it is impossible to never lose. Unless one has an ace up one's sleeve. As a magician, it causes me no end of irritation. Thinking a mere lawyer might be out there, pulling the wool over so many eyes. Hey, I just signed your document for you. Maybe you could try lining up? Lining up? That was that. This is this. For my father condition, I will destroy your perfect record. Phoenix Wright. This will be my final performance. You are a war. This can be unserious. So much for a fun evening of cards. Russell, you may leave. but it's your last game. I mean, what is school?
I punch, but still it is not enough.
I just remember the future. Prior. Indeed. Toodles, German. Oh, but nice meeting you, piano man.
Now let us begin. Dealer!
Duh?
You will be witness to our competition.
Duh. It's honor for me.
Why haven't I seen her around here before?
That reminds me. I was a familiar face when I entered this restaurant. He did not seem to notice me, however. Gavin, I believe was his name.
You know him?
After a fashion. Listen, Phoenix Wright. Only one can learn much from a true competition. Remember this.
The grammary power. I was close to understanding it, but I needed more. And I know where to get it. Just his mother. I don't need to read that report again, that was clear. And one other thing. From the moment my final competition with Zach that began that night, a name was running through my head. The name of a man now in prison. A man Zach Grammar knew. But how? And why? Zach יודע כריסטוף גאבן. או! דבר ראשון, זה לא unlocked, ודבר שני. יש את הבן אדם אבל זה לא unlocked, אבל דבר שני. פתחתי שני דברים עכשיו. Just Radio Solitary Cell 13. אני מנחש שזה איפה שכריסטוף נמצא. וג'רו חייב להיות ספארק. כי הרי דיברו על זה שהוא חייב להיות עם הרפורטר. אז אני אלך לספארק קודם אני אתפטר ממנו. Well, what we have here? Remember me? Of course I remember you. Journalist meets ex-attorney in bar, Edward. Can I ask what you're doing here? Mr. Mitchell was poisoned, and his daughter's... Oh, yes, I know. Oh, how I know, yes. It's caused me no end of grief, to be honest. Journalist wishes that you would track down the case just a little quicker, Edward. Were you in the trial of this case the whole time? On the trail? Zach Grammary was a good friend. Zach said something to that effect back at the Bosch Ball Club. What a character, what a man! If a little, a lot, extremely rough around the edges. Do you think I could ask you a few questions? Oh, you're serious? I mean, I'm usually the interviewer, not interviewee. Journalists ask questions, not the other way around. Fine, shoot, I don't care. Well, I've been asking me all sorts of things lately. I met Zach for that case, actually. You mean the Shadeko Magnific Grammar? No, before that. It's not widely known. I mean, the accident? Turned into quick draw shooting practice? My, you're well informed. You should have seen me back then. I dug up quite the scoop. I wanted it all. Money, fame, woman, a little puppy. All for me. was younger then. And my days and nights smell of fresher mint as they do now. But Montgomery did mention one particularly nosy reporter. What? Oh! In reality, the magician Zach, murdered at the Russian Easter the Borscht Ball Club. Δεν έχω καταλάβει. Αφού that she's of Mofiakon. In fact, I was on close speaking terms with Magnific Grammar at the time. And his daughter too, because Falasa was it? Really? Then Falasa disappeared, quite suddenly after that. Magnific wouldn't say a word about it. Yeah, my evil habit got even the better of me. Journalist catch a scent of a scoop, goes on feeding frenzy, end quote. I saw I want to interview with Falasa's husband, see? Zach Grammar. Something strange was in the air over at the Troop Grammar in these days. Those crew went to patrolling disciples scene started by then, I'm guessing. Falasa. She was part of it all, right? Come on, you got to tell me off the record. Sorry, I don't know. Anyway, I kept praying, and eventually became friends with Zach. Jerry punched me once or twice, or 5 times, but every time he came to see me as his confidant. He's been waiting this whole time, 7 years, eh? Waiting? For his big comeback, of course. The big revival of the Magnific Miracle. Of course, it was all a dream. Because of this. The performance rights. In the absence of any official document, he was scolded. Was to say the Almighty then gave his rights to both Zack and Valiant. So Val waited until Zack died, legally at least. The time finally comes and Valent's like a kid on a Christmas morning. He's getting ready for his show at the Sunshine Coliseum, you know. If that document is the legal light of the day, going to be a bit of tap or a bit of a damper in the big show. He's a sorry one, that Valiant Grammar. No doubt his partner at work. And in love, too. Love? It's the same old story, really. 2 disciples and their mentor's only daughter. One has 3 sides and all of them are pointy. A love triangle. That's a hike. That's pretty classic. When you're in a performing troupe, that's your world. It's like family. One with an entire high school's worth of drama, intrigue, and backstabbing. And in the middle of all this, Falasa has Juicy. And then she dies. Can you find more about this Falasa? Mr. Russell, do you know this person? Do I know that person? Of course. I was friends with Zack after all. He hit me a few times. 5 times, actually. But still, I'll never forget his wife. Falasa Grammar. Magnific Grammar's only daughter. מה אחוז נראה שבשביל לפתוח את הסטודיו חייב לפתוח הכל? ככה זה נשמע כי יש רפרנס להכל. כי לוורלנד יש רפרנס להכל, אז חייב לעבור את וורלנד בשביל לפתוח את זה. וחייב לסיים את זאק, אני חייב לסיים שם עם זאק וורלנד בפאס בשביל לפתוח את זה. אוקיי, אינטרסטינג. זה כאילו הכל מוזכר פה. Do you think you could tell me more about her?
Well, what have not.
Okay.
So, Thalassa married Zack and had Truce, you see. It was a second marriage, actually.
You mean she was divorced? I haven't heard this one before.
Not quite. Her late husband was a performer, too. Apparently, he died there at some gig. Tragic, really. They only had been married for 1 year.
I didn't know.
Ah, she was a beauty. I still carry a portrait photo of her around, you know.
What the fuck? למה יש לך את זה? אוקיי, זאת אומרת שפלאסה. רגע אחד! רגע אחד, לא השמלה? לא רק השמלה. לא גם הצורה של השיער או משהו? מתאם עם למי וור? Oh my god.
I've known Juicy since she was a little thing, too. She got the better deal, really. She's got you for family, after all.
What do you mean?
Just reminiscing, you know. Les has another child besides Juicy.
Ma? What? But Juicy said she was an only child.
Ah, yes. This is what she had with her previous husband.
Her previous husband? Her first husband who died during a performance?
Yep. Had themselves a kid.
Another orphan now.
That's another one that slipped through the cracks. No one ever down now.
Will I still have another child? Do you think I could borrow that photo?
Sure. I can be generous on occasion, you know.
Okay. I won't need this locket anymore. Better return to Trucy before I forget. Okay. לא סיימתי איתך. It was tragic what happened to Drew Misham and his daughter.
Forgery is a serious crime, and they paid the price. You know what they really did? What they really did them in, though, don't you?
Yes. A forged diary page.
That the night I interviewed him. But that's a fair about Mr. Misham I hadn't known.
Oh! What's that?
You know, he always felt like he was being watched. Every day for 7 years. Walls have ears, but ears have eyes, and quote.
Being watched. You mean he felt guilty?
No, I'm not talking about feelings here. You know, I felt watched too. The whole time I've been in this case, no less. You notice that gets tingling sensation on the back of neck freaks out and what?
Because you felt guilty?
Why would I feel guilty?
You are being watched, huh? I wonder what it all means. felt like he was being watched. And you along with him. You sure it wasn't just nerves? Nerves? No, it's nothing so mundane. I stopped paying attention to my nerves a long time ago. But I felt it too. Just not as sure he's being watched anyway. You wonder why Zach Grammar got dropped out of after 7 years? Right after coming into contact with me? He completely vanishes from that courtroom. Then for 7 years he talks to no one. Not a soul. Just as the remaining time was almost up, he contacted me in order to have this made.
And then he dies.
Starting to put the pieces together, are we?
And you were being watched this whole time?
Maybe not just me. Maybe you were too.
Me?
People and events all get tangled together and get bigger and bigger. Don't you think?
I was too busy wondering about Biggerer to listen to what you were saying.
Sometimes you just gotta accept that you won't be able to untangle it all, I think.
Maybe so, but still. I have to do what I can. And I have to tell what I find to those who come next.
Next, you say?
I'm not the one who will close the curtains on this slow play. Apparently that's not my role anymore.
Magnifi. I was just wondering about what Magnifi would think of all this.
What do you mean?
Haven't you seen it in Trucy? She's got his power.
You mean, how I can't lie to Trucy?
It's the same with Magnifi. And with his daughter, Melissa.
It's a strange thing. You think it's some Grammar gene?
Magnifi told me once, back when Zach married Melissa. He said Zach had good eyes. But not good like Grammar's eyes. Not that good.
I wonder if Zach ever played a game of poker with his wife. Who knows what the Grammar secret was?
Maybe nobody, now that Zach's gone.
Zach Grammar. The plot finally began to reveal itself. It sprouted from a wrap in the Grammar fabric and grew, swallowing everything, wrapping itself around the Grammar power. Power which passed from Magnific Grammar to Fallacy to the next generation. And I would once again need to meet the one who bridged it all together. Oh my god, lama זה כל כך ארוך!
נראה לסיים את כל הסקשנס הזה רק בשביל שאני יכול לסיים את
אוי, דרך כלל להילחם בג'ו סטודיו, אבל זה קשור לוורה, אין לי התקדמות שמה!
ואין לי גם את ההוכחה של מי הרג באמת את מגניפי.
אז נותר או לחזור לזאק או ללכת לקריסטוף. בסודות הריסול 13 רוב הסיכויים זה 100% מדבר על קריסטוף. זה לא יכול לדבר עוד לאף אחד אחר.
אומייגאד, המשחק כזה ארוך. לא התמודדתי עם כזה נונסנס בחיים שלי. איי, אני חייב להמשיך. תוך הפסקת מים. אלוהים ישמור, למה הדבר הזה כל כך ארוך? כן, אני חייב להמשיך. בוא ניגש לסולטרי 13. קדימה. Sędzia prezent Solitary 13. Well, isn't this an unexpected surprise? What errand brings you down to my confines? Gavin. אוקיי, כן, זה היה קודם. הזכרתי. You look well, Phoenix, right? You too, Gavin. Oh my god. למה זה כזה ארוך? Life has been full of surprises for both of us. I've no doubt you never expected to lose that attorney badge of yours. And I'll bet you never expected to wind up here. Shady Smith was the name of the person who you killed. Did you know who he really was? Who he was? Zach Gramery. You know, the defendant. I remember him, of course. But you say Smith was Zach? Impossible. Don't even try to tell me it was coincidence. What did I just say? Life is full of surprises, don't you think? After that trial, you were arrested and found guilty. But your motive was never made clear. A mistake I plan to remedy. You're not an attorney anymore, Mr. Phoenix, right? A possible conclusion do you think this investigation of yours can lead to? I killed a man named Smith with a bottle because I am an evil human being. Is it not enough? Not for me, it isn't. I need to know why you did it, Gavin. You didn't just brain a guy with a juice bottle for no reason. Tell me why you did it. Persistent, aren't you? I came here because I remembered something. The night of our game. Zach Grammer mentioned your name, Gavin. כן, איכשהו ידע את השם של קריסטוף. After that, he was killed, and I asked you to help me. Because I remembered your kindness back when everyone had turned me off. What? Back when everyone had turned on me. אני לא חוזר על זה, זה היה צ'פטר אחד. באסה שאני לא יכול לעשות לזה סקיפ. זה צ'פטר 1. I have to know. Why did you kill Shay Smith? No. Zach Grammary. No! What the Whoa! I've never seen Cyclops like these. מה זה? זה שחור. Dark. Cold. Full of despair. Can I even unlock these things? Something wrong, right? No. It's nothing. You shouldn't push yourself too hard. You shouldn't push yourself so hard. Life is to be taken easy, you know. Oh. He's doing his nails. אני לא יכול לפתוח את זה! מה כתב לא מופיע לי? Nails and nails? You're thinking what self-respecting men would use nail polish? Not really. I know appearances are a big thing with you. You know what I say? One cannot live a beautiful life without beautiful nails. First rate in all things, except nothing else. It certainly looks like a first-rate nail polish. I like the sparkly bottle. It's crystal. If you're so drawn to it, please have one. It's on me. Okay. Coming there. I have got them borrowing it since I came. Oh my god, רגע! ברוש ומזכיר מכתב צהוב והנה commemorative stamp! It's not nice to peek at other people's mail. Get mail here in jail? I do. Though they read it first, apparently. Still, I am allowed the pleasure of correspondence. Packages in the letter, a different matter, however. Looks like a sneaking a peek is out of the question. זה המכתב שהיה קשור לג'ול משאפ! You recall that case 7 years ago? Yes. The trial was the recovery pulled his famous vanishing act. My brother won his fair share of praise and adoration for that trial, as I recall. Genius prosecutor reveals crooked attorney, was it? That was when I met you, wasn't it? Was it now? The Bar Association Review Boards voted unanimously for the strictest punishment. Unanimous, save for one dissenting opinion. Yours. It was my brother who was responsible for putting you in that position after all. For 7 years we've been friends. Yet, I still don't understand you. But right, your friendship toward me was never pure. You suspected me then as you do suspect now. Don't you? Honestly, right now, I'm not sure what to think. אני יודע! אתה הרגת את המישמס! 1,000,000%! זה אני יודע, בטוח! כי לא יכול לעשות כלום. כן יש נייל פוליש, כן יש בקבוק של נייל פוליש. שאם אי אפשר להשתמש באחד של ג'ו סטודיו, אז אפשר להשתמש באחד אצל ורה. אז חלום את האחד של כריסטוף. פלוס המכתב הצעה מוכיח לי שהוא בעצם היה הקליינט. אוקיי, כן, עשיתי את זה, אוקיי. משום מה שכחתי אם עשיתי את זה או לא. Is this the good luck charm? Take that! This was what they gave you, wasn't it? The same bottles over there on your desk. Your good luck charm, right? Oh.
I heard once. Cosmetics were once thought to ward off evil. This is a magic ball. It has the power.
Ah, of course it does. I'll just refrain from commenting anymore on this one. I think I know who gave you that ball, actually. The one who asked you to do this job. Is this the client? Take that! This man is a friend of mine. Know him? His name is Christoph Gavin. He's a lawyer, actually.
I promised. Promised not to tell.
Wow. Come dialogue. Oh my god!
I'm sorry. I can't talk about the client. I promise. And if I break my promise, the spell won't work.
I don't need a name anymore. I've got my answer. I'm pretty confident in this charm then.
I think they might be the devil.
Huh?
Or maybe an angel.
What do you mean?
I saw it. Or I think I saw it. And they gave me this. I saw the devil's face.
Are you saying that the client's face looked like the devil's?
No! The client was gentle, with a gentle smile.
So, where did you see this devil then?
It was so quick I don't remember well. But that's when I knew. That person wasn't like other people. That's why I believe in my good luck charm.
I'm not sure what this devil she saw was. But it's pretty clear that Christoph Gavin has her charmed. Well, I think that's all. I will be leaving now. I'm sorry for what happened. If you want to apologize, try my client, Zach Grammare.
Did I do something bad?
What makes you think that?
Your eyes. They're sad. Very sad.
I'll put on my smile next time I come. Promise. I have to see you smile then too, Vera.
Oh, okay.
Take care. Thinking back on my first account of the young forger, I witnessed something of vital importance that day. Of course, by the time I realized it, it was already too late. Tyler Future. לא נראה אבל ששמתי מלבוש פה. שכחתי. נגעת? לא נראה לי שהספקתי לגעת בזה בכלל. בגלל שאחר כך זה זרק אותי למניו. אז בוא נעשה את זה. The grammar is secret. I have to know more about this power of truces. It's like she can see right into people's minds. The first time I saw her do it, it blew mine.
And after you were done having your mind blown, you took her to play cards.
Gotta use the resources on hand, I always say.
Yet, I myself have such power.
But Trucy does. Why is that? Her DNA grammary. Maybe Trucy got her power from her mother? Classic grammary?
I will not speak of that.
Palasa is officially missing, correct? And I think you know why you don't want to talk about her. כי ירו בה? מישהו ירה בה?
Take that!
Okay. The three of you were a team. Once. Not that the entire country doesn't already know this. At your peak, you were the biggest stars around. Yet, there's another story behind the fame. One that not many know. Thalassa lost her life during a rehearsal to you and Valiant Grammary's bullets.
It was an accident. It wasn't me. How could I shoot my dear Thalassa?
I'm sure Valiant will say the same thing. Why? It's just like another murder I might mention.
Damn you! Her eyes. I loved Thalassa's eyes. Nothing they could read my mind. It was frightening. Yet there was a warmth in them that felt like an embrace. She's dead, and Magnific Grammar has joined her.
So the only one with her power left now is Juicy, Mr. Zack.
I do not know.
I don't need any power to see through that one, buddy. So there is someone else. Someone other than Trucy. Someone who inherited Thalassa's power.
How would I know?
Legend to the slim. Take a miracle to learn the truth. Maybe one has already occurred. There is someone else with this power, and I know who. Trucy כל הזמן מדברת על perception, וזה כל הנושא של אפולו.
Take that! This boy?
His name is... I forget. Something weird. Apollo, באמת!
Who could he be?
An attorney.
Attorney?
I noticed him when I went to visit a friend's law offices.
So, what are we to make of this oh great ex-attorney?
יש לו את אותו ברייסלט. הנה. הדבר הזה, הברייסלטים, הם אותו הדבר בין ת'לסה לבין אפולו.
can show me pictures of strange boys all you like. You could at least say something. I'm this boy. Could use a laugh.
Perhaps you wouldn't laugh if you know the facts. This might not be 100% proof, but it's close. There's a link between this boy and Thalassa. Actually, it's more of a ring.
A ring?
Perhaps this will refresh your memory. Just so happen to have evidence showing this missing link.
Take that!
Actually, I know something. Your marriage to Thalassa was her second.
How did you know this?
Her first husband. He died a year after they were wed. After they were wed, yes?
He was a performer. They met when he joined the Grammary as a guest in our show. After her Thalassa with him, she left the trope for a while. And you say she had a child then?
I have a photograph of her here. Couldn't help notice what she was wearing when I first saw this. דבר ראשון, דבר שני, השמלה באמת מזכיר לי לאמי וור. אין שום סיכוי שאני היחיד שחושב שהשמלה קשור בעצם ללאמי וור. זה מרגיש אותו הדבר. Those bracelets stand out.
They are a Grammary family hurler.
This boy was a bracelet just like the ones in the picture.
What? So, that's why.
Why what, Mr. Zack?
I took this photograph of Thalassa before she left us. When she returned, she wore only one bracelet.
I bet I know where that other one went.
She gave it to this boy, her son.
What?
Strange power. I myself don't know where it comes. But the fact is that it is passed down the Grammary line. It runs in their veins.
What is it?
I asked her, Thalassa, once. This is what she told me. Power responds to tension in others. If she were to face a person and then became tense, even slightly, she would know, no matter how hard they tried to hide it from her.
So she could see it?
Not quite. This is the strangest part of all. She wouldn't realize that she was some kind, just detecting this tension without the use of a particular object, or in her case, objects.
Objects? Wait, were they something she wore?
Yes, her bracelets.
Maybe the first time I saw one of those, I felt like there was more than just fashion. What kind of power could a bracelet have? בו משהו רגיל, אין. זה פשוט מטורף לחשוב על דברים כאלה. I have made a decision. I'll tell you all I know. Consider it a gift. Oh my god! ונפתחו לי עוד אופציות ל... Oh my god, כמה אופציות דיבור יש פה? כמה הרבה! למה זה חייב להיות כזה ארוך? הפסקת מים. My god. אני לא יכול עם הנונסנס הזה. Well, I hardly need you to tell me at this point, but those two are brother and sister, yes. And the brother, too, has this power of theirs. Tracy has an older brother. I wonder what will come of that. Mr. Right. Tonight, after our game is done, we'll return to a life of hiding. I would not see her live her life without knowing. I understand. I'll tell the two of them when the time is right. I am in your debt once again. No kidding. What I want to know is how this got to be so messed up. Those bracelets are made of a special alloy. It is said to expand and shrink very slightly in response to body warmth. So they're temperature sensitive or something? Yes. This is how they can shrink to the exact size of the wearer's wrist. Does this have something to do with the power? What have I told you? The gamma ray power reacts to tension in others. When the gamma ray senses tension, they too become tense. This tension translates into minute contractions of the muscles. Contractions, slicha. So minute they cannot sense it on their own. Their muscles? Oh, so that's what the bracelets are for. With the bracelet on, one can sense these contractions. Because the bracelet is always a perfect fit. So when the person they're watching gets tense, the bracelet feels tighter on the wrist. Precisely! But that alone doesn't really count as mind reading. I believe I understand how the process works from there. It's a simple question of eyesight. Eyesight? I guess that sounds simple enough. Have you ever heard of kinetic vision? Something about the ability to see moving objects with full clarity, right? I've heard of it before. They say athletes can see a moving ball like it was stopped if they focus. Oh, it's not confined to sports alone. It all lies with the ability to focus. When we focus, we can see many things. The faintest twitch on the face, and the meaning that lies behind it. Interesting. אז זה סוג של explanation בנוגע לכוח של הפועל. ה-eyesight. Therein lies one of the secrets of magic. One must know the mind of the crowd before one may distract it. So basically, what you're saying is... The grammar can see really well.
For them, seeing is more than believing. It is knowing. Their power relies on eyesight combined with exceptional focus.
Things are starting to come into focus for me too.
Of course, it's difficult to maintain such a level of focus for any length of time. But what if someone could tell you where to focus?
Or something.
Precisely!
But wait, Juicy doesn't have any bracelets.
You are talking about poke, yes? Timing when to focus is so elementary. She probably does it without thinking. I doubt Juicy herself has realized this. That's all I know of things grammar.
Thank you, Mr. Zack.
This boy's bracelet is the real thing. Then he will use it before long, thereby awakening his power.
I'll keep that in mind. Oh, shall we play a game?
I've said too much. Let me say one more thing. I will tell you of that night.
That night?
That my mentor, Magnific Grammar, passed from this world to the next. There were two pistols, two lyrics sent. This was Magnific's test.
A test?
In his last years, Magnific Grammar walked us to the bone. No, to the pain. But that night, I could not shoot him. So I shot the cloud's forehead instead. This, it seems, was the correct answer. Take this, and give my art to you, Zack. What? Here's thanks for playing along with my show. You shot well tonight, Zack. Though I would not have minded dying by your hand. How could I shoot you? You're my mentor. Bah! I thought you might say that. If I went home without shooting you, what would you have done then? And, of course, I would have given Valent his chance. And if I had shot you in the forehead instead, then it would be over. If you or Valent were to shoot me in the forehead, then I to the doctors would go, and my art with me. A funny end, don't you think? Well, yet the sending too gives me no cause for regret. I thank you, Zack. And I am sorry. I've done much that was wrong in my day.
My god, I cannot see call a Magnifi on the spot. Oh my god. Mime, ברור. השטג בחיים אני לא אהיה ספונסרד. It seems to me that Magnifi wanted you to be a successor all along. That's why the timing gave you was earlier than Valent's.
Perhaps, but it's not something we will ever know for sure now. I wonder, what is Valent up to these days?
Waiting for you to die. If 7 years pass like this, the performance rights will go to him.
Ah, and now here I am, and his dream is ended.
It's worse than that, actually. Public opinions is a fickle thing, you know? What? You mean to tell me that the blame for meant to Stefan him? The trial ended when you vanished, Mrs. Zach. There were even rumors that Valent had helped you to pull it off. That's madness! Well, it seems that before that I can once again disappear from this world. I have one more act to perform. Is it odd that somehow my life should prove so complicated? Even though I'm dead. That night, Zach Grammary was killed. He died as Chase Smith, a mysterious traveler with a secret past. But he left one thing behind before he parted. This. To whom it may concern, 7 years passed, I, Zach Grammary, murdered my mentor, Magnific Grammary. I apologize for the trouble caused by my sudden departure from court, and hereby confess to my crime, Zach Grammary. His confession, used as I saw fit. Of course, he had killed no one. This was his way of tying up loose ends with his old partner, Valent Grammary. Okay! עכשיו זה איזי! לאן ללכת? אני חייב עכשיו לעשות את הדבר הזה, זה הקונפשן! פרפקט! זה בדיוק הקונפשן שחיכיתי אליו! I believe I have the answer to your prayers right here. That Grammar wrote one more thing before passing on. This is a confession, in which he admits to the killing of Magnific Grammary. See? All according to your plan. I am a magician by trade. Deception is my life's work. I fool the audience, give them a fleeting dream. Yet, it seems the tables have turned. Now I am the audience, believing in deceptions have wrought upon myself. That quote is right in front of me. After I explained your situation to him. Oh my god! Okay. נראה לי להשיג לא כך ירון, כי אני לא יכולה לגעת בשחור. You don't know that. It's confession. It's nothing but lies. Yes. It's my opinion that Zach Grammary killed no one. Then you must be thinking the truth is simple, a matter of elimination. Two received instructions to kill, but if one is innocent, then the other who remains is guilty. That would be the logical conclusion, yes. So he vanished to protect me, his partner. A stirring tale, this true. Did you shoot Magnific Grammar in the forehead? If I had, and I had told you, what would you do? Run to the police, perhaps? Perchance? Do as you will. There is nothing left for me now. It is true, after all. I have a little talent.
I named my mentor Magnific Grammary's repertoire. It was as if a little demon grabbed my hold of me.
I know it. So Val and Grammar did kill the great Magnifi.
So sorry, Mr. White. But it was not I who shot my mentor.
What? But if it wasn't you, then who was it? There was another disciple, was there?
Another disciple, such as...
I don't know. Nakin Talon Grammar, maybe?
Wild fantasies couldn't be further from the truth. Only Zack and Valen received those threatening letters. But there was another. One more person who could have fired that pistol that night. I don't suppose you've figured it out by now.
If it wasn't Zack or Val who shot Magnifi, it had to be the only other person at the scene, which means... Wait! You don't mean...
Yes! The great Magnific Grammar himself.
Oh boy. So, Magnific Grammar committed suicide?
I find it hard to believe.
To be honest, I hadn't even imagined it as a possibility.
When I arrived at that night, the old man was still alive. Appeared to be asleep. I but when I turned and made him to leave the room, the old man called out to me. So you spoke with Magnific Grammar, eh? Yes! And this is why I knew what he had done. Magnific transferred the rights to his repertoire to my partner. Zack Grammar, not me.
I see. Then I guess I owe you an apology. I always thought you were the one who did it.
You owe me no apology.
Huh?
My crime was way more serious than that of murder.
What? Your crime? Tampering? I-magnify bed? אז הרובה היה אמור להיות אצלו. אבל לא רק שהזמן השתנה, ששינה את ה-time of death, אלא גם הרובה היה על השולחן. אם זה באמת התאבדות. Grammar confessing something to me? It could be more serious than murder. Or the tampering with the crime scene.
See? I knew that two letters had been sent. There are no secrets between parties. It was easy to find out. That was when I understood Magnific's plan.
Wanted to die by one of your hands?
All that I expect had anything to do with the right of his repertoire. That was when I heard it. The little demon whispering inside my heart.
The demon.
Let me confess, I had intended to shoot Magnific. And I planned on framing my partner for the crime.
What?
That night, I prepared something before going into Magnific's hospital room.
Which was?
IV fluid, of course. I had seen it on an earlier visit. If Zack did not shoot, I would do the deed. Then, I would use the IV liquid to place the murder on his hand. That was my plan.
But you didn't shoot him.
I could not. The demon in my heart fled when the moment came. But then Magnific called me back.
I am sorry, Valentine. I'm giving my magic to Zach, not you. I still like the draw he has. Please, help him if you can.
I left the room. And then I stopped.
The shock of
What I had just been told consumed me. That was when I heard that fateful gunshot.
Magnific Grammar, killing himself.
Then the demon awoke anew within me. Zach killed him. He was dead. Frame him and the magic will be yours. I altered the scene of the suicide. Took the pistol from his hand, wiped off the prints, and then I used the syringe to add the IV liquid I bought.
Then in the end, things happened pretty much as planned. Magnific died and you framed Zach for his murder.
As planned indeed.
Of course, the outcome is somewhat different than I had anticipated.
Well, what do you think? Do you believe my story? Can it be believed, truly?
That was 7 years ago. I don't know what to believe. But
Yes.
I'm glad I heard it from you, Mr. Valent. Thank you.
It's I who should be thanking you, Mr. Wright. Only when I had lost everything I could make my decision.
You're going to turn yourself in?
My partner may have vanished, but not so my guilt. And as my guilt stays, all else begins to leave me. My friends, my performance arts, my magic. I've had enough of vanishing acts.
I understand.
I thought my life was ruined, was ruled by a dead man. But I find I was wrong. Well, Zach Grammar was alive.
Well, not anymore.
And now, it occurs to me. What if he was not the only one who survived?
What do you mean?
You see, now that I think about it, I realize that we never saw proof of her demise. We never saw her body.
Her?
The mind races and the mouth flaps on. My apologies. Get this far. I only hope that the day will come when I meet you. When I again meet my partner, Zach Grammar. Then, I apologize for my terrible mistake. I'm glad we had this chance to talk. Thank you.
Jag var så kvar med. Verhör kan jag förläsa. Zach Grammar. J. Smith. Whichever name you prefer. He's no longer with us. The truth revealed in that trial was only a sliver. And the imperishable darkness that remained has taken another life. I knew what I had to do to push back for the darkness for good. And it would involve paying that man a visit. Tara ako siya kakasula sao. Literally en loodje op de wagen. Oh! Sorry, sir. Sir, Mr. Gavin is currently occupied. I see. Do you know when he'll be finished? Well... Could you go find out? Certainly, sir. Please wait here a moment. My apologies to the guard. But there's something I need to see. Amistad. There it is. The yellow envelope. And the sender is... True mission. I was right. כן, המכתב הצהוב הדבר היחיד שלא היה מופיע, ועכשיו יש את הגרמרי סטייפ שהיה בפריים. If this is the last slur that Drew Mission wrote, then there's something I need to do. The last thing I need to do, okay? Here goes. Let's see if there's a chocolate spray finds anything. Oh. Okay, second. What was that? Oh! Would you look at that? So this was Jumisum's messenger of death. It was this stamp, alright. No mistaking it. And his last letter was sent to Gustav Gavin. The interview request came like you said it would, and they're looking into the case. For my life, I want to tell them about you. So please, release the spell you've put on my daughter. I'll write later with a report. Your mission. Gotcha. Decisive evidence! What's this? A burglar in jail? Gavin! I didn't know you moonlighted in larceny. Right. Gavin, there is something I have to ask you. Can I steal your stuff? The answer is no. My apologies, but there's not much I care to discuss. Vera Misham hasn't received her verdict yet. You follow me, Gavin? There are no known survivors of a troponin poisoning, but it never hurts to hope. Okay, I'll be leaving now then. Right, wait. Yeah, Gavin? Would you mind leaving that letter? It's private. Oh, sorry. Forgot I had it. Many thanks. Oh. Oh. Sayangin sila, ma? Oh my god! Okay. Wow, it's a transition, oh my god! We've now seen all the clues in this case. Clues that carried over 7 long years. חלק ראשון, כל הסידורים למוות של מגניפי. החלק השני, קשור למישנס. Wow! Now, it is time. Every story has an ending. We've come to the final chapter. The final trial. Find the truth. You're the only ones who can. Oh my god! Soft cut is soft! Child age time, child age time. Oh my god! זה היה בין הדברים הארוכים ביותר שאי פעם עברתי. באופן רצוף, וזה אפילו לא היה הסוף, זה אפילו לא היה הפיינל טרייל. אני עכשיו עומד לעשות את הפיינל טרייל. שזה כנראה יהיה עוד יותר ארוך. היידה! Oh my god. טוב. הגיע הזמן לסיים את הלייב של היום. כי אני עומד לעשות את הדבר הזה מחר! בלי שום ויתורים. אז יאללה. הגיע הזמן לסיים את הלייב של היום של העתקים גיימס, מקווה שנהנתם. וירין, ביי חברים, מקווה שאתם נהנים.